So I picked up a 35-pound thrust trolling motor on the interwebs for next to nothing. Gonna see if we can tear this thing apart and okay, make that 34-pound thrust, and see if we can make an ice eater out of it. Hunt primarily beaver swamps and potholes, and third split's coming up. Typically gets pretty cold, and hopefully things will ice up, and if we can keep a hole open, we'll probably have more birds than the other guy. So anyways, we're gonna get this thing tore down, see what we can do. So I got it taken all apart, tested it, and just as I suspected, the black and the red run the motor. I hooked it up to a set of jumper cables. My suspicion was that this junction here was only waterproof because of the pipe threads, and I believe I'm correct. I don't think you can see in there, but that just runs down into the motor. So I'm gonna have to come up with a way to get that waterproof. I don't think it'll be a big issue. I'm gonna use this shaft as the primary mounting structure to put it inside the cow. Probably use a 5-gallon bucket for that. But anyways, got her broke down. A bunch of parts that I probably will let sit around here and do nothing with. But that's where we're at. Alright, so we're in my buddy's plumbing shop. I've got a few ideas going here. Took the step off a tree stand, cut the grate out of it. Got my motor. Gonna use a 5-gallon bucket as a cow. I was gonna use a piece of 10-inch PVC, but I can't find anybody that's got a scrap, and a whole stick of it's about $100 and some odd, and I'm trying to do this on a budget. Found an oscillating fan grate that I'm going to use for the screen on the back to keep from picking up trash. Only thing I'm not 100% sure about is this thing has about 5 or 6 wires going into it, and I'm only going to be using 2, the black and the red. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to keep digging, and I'll keep you updated. Well, I think I've got it finished up. Only thing I'm lacking now is I need to get a pin for this that won't fall out. I can tether it to the unit somehow. I went out the cheap way and just got a couple heavy-duty wires and spun them together. It was about the cheapest way I could get. 50 feet of cord for this thing in a gauge that I wanted. It's a 10 gauge wire. I don't know if I necessarily need it, but there's a lot of amperage going into that motor, coming from a battery. I just didn't want anything to overheat. Let me set this thing down. I'll kind of show you how it operates a little bit. Maybe. Pretty simple. I made these handles. Or you can use them with gloves on. Should be pretty easy to maneuver. You stop it a little more shallow water, deeper water. Got the front legs tapered out to give it a little stability. The rear legs tapered back to give it some resistance that way. Don't know if it's necessary, but I did it anyways. Some pegs here at the bottom to stomp it into the mud, and some handles at the top to get it out. But other than that, Pretty proud of it. We'll give her a test, see how it works. There's a look down the gut there. Hopefully the next video we'll be pumping some water. And if it'll ever get cold enough in North Carolina, we might actually get to test it in the field. But as of now, there's no hope of anything freezing anytime soon. One thing I did forget to show y'all, what I was talking about a pin earlier. Take this out, and it's actually adjustable. We can adjust it down to there, and I guess even more just a horizontal. I don't know why I would need that, but if we were in super shallow water, we could use that. But got 3 different positions. Maybe that's just like a travel height or something. I don't know. But anyways, I've got a 3-hole adjustment there. That's what I need that pin for. Okay, that's it. Let it rip. Been running for about 2.5 hours now, starting to lose a little juice. Was blowing a good bit of water. Put some decent motion on the decoys on an otherwise windless day. Been pretty good so far. Didn't need it. Wasn't nice enough. I just wanted to test it out.